Yes, I fly Lafayette. It's only 10 minutes away from here, and that makes it really easy to go if you're in a hurry or if you have somewhere something to do before you get the flight. And also like the hours of the flights. You know, I like to fly early in the morning or even late in the afternoon, but early in the morning is great. What I like best about flying Lafayette, with that it's so close to here. Like I said, the parking is usually easy when they have spaces. Kind of needs more space these days. It's always friendly. I mean, you know, you go there a couple of times and even the cops know you, you know, so anyway. It's like, been flying out of Lafayette for, I don't know, 50 years or something like that. And it's changed, you know. It always used to be a hometown airport where, you know, if you were Continental or then United or Delta, whatever, you knew the people running it, you knew the people who made it work, you knew the baggage handlers. I mean, you just see them and they see you. And so they kind of take care of you, and I think that's very important, especially when flights are canceled or stuff like that. You're not like treated like a number, just kind of like a person. They try to do the best they can.
Why do you think Lafayette deserves a world-class airport?
Well, you know, Lafayette's growing, and this population is growing, but also tourism is growing. So you have a lot of people flying into Lafayette. And I think the first impression is pretty nice. You still see, I think it's Tina Gerard's mobiles that are still hanging down there, and you have some nice welcoming thing. But it is kind of dark, if you know what I mean. And because it was meant to be like a lower, everybody was leaving from the lower floor, and everybody had to go to the second floor, and then you go back down again. So that's kind of crazy. It needs something to be done about that. And also the food, you know, when the Creole House was there, I used to tell people just go eat at the airport because it was so good. And I think, you know, just the smell of that, having a good restaurant there and other amenities will probably help, you know, just speed through. And also they need more room for all the, you know, the TSA paraphernalia and stuff like that. And but it's really nice having all the glass around there. I hope if they do a new airport, it will have an equal amount of glass so you can see the runway and see the sky.
And finally, why should people vote?
Well, are you American? You know, this is our given right, and whatever, that's your right to say something, or right to gripe, or right to believe in something. And I think whatever you believe in your own heart, if you were running, you know, would you want people to vote for you? Yeah, I guess so. And so I think it's a wonderful thing to be able to do no matter what the weather. And the thing is that this is our chance, and we have some interesting contests coming up. One of those, of course, is the airport tax. And you know, the senator race, and that means a lot. I mean, Louisiana needs to stand for itself. We are a unique state. We need somebody who really understands where we come from and who has fought for us, and who's on our side, or whatever side that is. If you have to have sides, it's basically, you know, just do what you think is right and go vote.
And anything you might want to add on top of that?
Well, I think, you know, the wonderful thing about flying Lafayette is that if you're on a plane from here to Houston or here to Atlanta, you're definitely going to know somebody on the plane. So you're going to start a conversation about something and see where people are going. It's funny because, you know, a couple of times, for some reason, I sit in the exit row, and across from me is our representative, Charles Bustani. So it's kind of neat to see Charles and just talk and just see how things go in Washington. Yeah, it was, you know, it's improved a whole lot. I mean, at least we have jets. You know, for a while it was just props, and that's good. I mean, you know, larger planes are great. I know they have a direct flight to Denver now that I haven't taken. So everything is going in the right direction, but we have to continue this because it really feeds the community, both for us going somewhere and also for people coming here. Like I said, tourism is a big deal, or just job interest or whatever. And it's really nice to have an airport like that so close to Vermilionville or good restaurants where you can just, you know, you could be at Don's Seafood downtown in 5 minutes. I mean, come on, it's a great place.